In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all blessings is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and cherisher of the world, and may his peace and blessings be upon his messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This is a special program about how to learn Arabic alphabet in a very simplified and classical way. And this way is promoted and being selected so that our pupils in Islamic schools all over the country can learn how to read and write Arabic words, and subsequently Qur'anic, the holy book Al-Quran Al-Karim, in a very easiest way. This book is compiled by Sheikh Adam Suleiman Shua'ibu Ringim. He is a head of Darus Salam Islamic Center in Ringim, and revised by Sheikh Abdullah Muhammad Dutse, a former lecturer in Hussein Adamu Polytechnic and Legal Studies, Hussein Adamu College of Sharia and Legal Studies, Ringim. So this scholar revised the book and make some necessary corrections in the book. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them all. And this work, or this video, was being sponsored by the Nigeria Islamia Teachers Association under the leadership of Sheikh Ali Ibrahim Sakwaya. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them abundantly. And I hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make, inshallah, this collection of the efforts beneficial to all our students in the country and outside the country. There is a certain rules and regulations before teaching this book. Firstly, a teacher should try his best not to teach this book in a serial way, in a sequel way. He could try and teach the alphabets in not arrangical way, not arranged in like he's going to choose some alphabets from the beginning, from the middle, and from the end, and teach the student. This will help them to memorize and accumulate very well. Because if they are singing the songs like alifun ba'un ta'un tha'un jimun ha'un alifun ha'un, this is a song. He will not differentiate between the alphabets. But if you teach them in not an arrangical way, he could acquire, he could inshallah catch all what the teacher is going to teach him. The second is that try and teach them the alphabets with fatha. Try to teach them the sounds of the alphabets, not the names of the alphabets. Like alifun, this is the name. Don't teach them like that. Ba'un, ya'un, and la'mun. This ya'un and this la'mun. What's the difference? So the small student could not acquire, could not apprehend, could not understand. So, but if you say ya, this is the easiest way. Ma, these are sounds of the harf. Ba, sha, ya, like this. So he can easily understand and he can make it, inshallah, he will be used by it. Another regulation is try to give him a simple words he understand in your language, like in Yoruba, like in Nupe, like in Kanuri, in Fulani, in Hausa. Try and merge between these alphabets together and produce a known words to him. Like in Hausa, baya, this means back. So if you have this with fatha in your language, try and give him an example. If there is something he knows about baya, la ka, ma ka, ya ka, za ka. He will understand very well. Like Baba, I think in many, many languages of the world, there is a word of Baba, and he can understand. Mama means mother. He can understand mama, nana, dada, yaya, mamana, kakata, like this. So he could understand very well. And in this book, by name Taisirul Bayan, there is a certain harf, certain huruf, alphabets in the beginning of every single lesson. So a teacher should try and not bring outside something outside this lesson. Try to read what in this specific lesson only, so that the student could understand, inshallah, in their various schools all over the country. If you try to teach them harf, huruf, and this take you for only for 1 month, is not too much. 2 months is not too much. 3 months is not too much. 4 months, 1 year is not too much, because after 1 year he could read and write everything in his compound. Every single book, he can read every book. So this is a big development, because our ancestors, our people in this country, can read and write. Since the advent of Sheikh Usman bin Fodi, since before that, Qalqashandi said the Borno people can read and write Arabic and can write letters in Arabic before 700 to 800 years back, said by Qalqashandi. And he brought some examples from the letters of the kings of Kanum Borno in his book, Subh al-A'sha. This is wonderful. But nowadays, we have our heritage. We left our heritage, and people couldn't accumulate all what the European countries or the colonial masters brought to us. So we have our heritage, and we didn't learn the English very well. So we're supposed to come to our sense for the very second time. There is close alphabets like Sa and Sa and Tha. Try to bring it together so that people or pupils will understand, will accumulate, inshallah, and comprehend. After this, try to change. Try to bring a new surah to them so that they can materialize what they acquire from huruf through this new surah to them. Like if they know from Amma Yatasa'alun till Nas, bring them a new surah, Al-Haqqa. Bring them a new surah, Sa'ala. Bring them a new surah. After learning huruf, bring them Surah Al-Ahqaf, even Surah Al-Jathiyah, even Maryam. Try to teach them how to pronounce these hurufs very, very good, in a very, very, very sound way, so that their huruf will be very stable, so that they can now start it from the very beginning, from Qul A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas, with good qira'ah, with good recitation and incantation. So this is an advice an author give, inshallah. And after Quran, after they can read and write Quran, try and teach them Arabic language, the language of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the language of the Sharia and jurisprudence of the Islamic law. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with us. So with this introduction, I will jump to the very first lesson.